Hi guys, welcome to Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. And we can all agree that crypto has been causing a lot of troubles. A lot of people have lost their money. We saw market cap dropping, uh, making it back, dropping again, and it's been a lot of problem. And now this is even causing some lawmakers to believe maybe crypto is going forever and probably it's not going to recover. But I must tell you the truth, crypto is here to stay and crypto is the future. I'll be looking into the chart and discussing some important topics on today's show. You don't want to go anywhere. And if you're new to the channel, you might want to hit the subscribe button, like and share. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell as I run the show. All right, my name is Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim and welcome to Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And this is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. It's not new anymore. We know that a lot of exchanges are having problems right now. And even though FTX, Voyager, Celsius, Three Arrows, and a lot of them got into the same issue that FTX got himself in, right now, we're hoping to see more exchanges that are going to suffer again. They're talking about crypto.com. They're talking about probably even KuCoin. They're talking about some other exchanges. And we see SBF tweeting on the internet that he has a lot of things to say about his critics and he's going to bring all those things to light in a short while. And we're waiting to see that. But how can you protect your asset? How can you avert all these issues and all these problems causing commotions in the crypto uh, industry right now? I think you can go to my Twitter page. I posted something there. You might want to read it, and I think it's going to benefit you so you do not fall into the trap. And you know the reason why you need to have a hard wallet. If not a hard wallet, you need to just have a wallet that is decentralized if you don't want to put your money on exchanges. And if you want to put your money on one of these exchanges, because even Binance is for me like he's the hero of the game. He was the cause of all the problem. But I believe even though he's strong showing the financial status or the reserve they have, the reserve are still in tokens. What about how those tokens to go to zero tomorrow? You understand? Show us reserve in gold, in cash, or something tangible, not in token. So what I'm just trying to say is put the money you can afford to lose on any of these exchanges that you know this is what you want to trade with, and the one you want to hold, like your asset, like all the assets you're buying that you want to keep it for 5, 10 years, you can keep it in a cold wallet, in a hard token hard device whereby you have your uh, token address or what's it called, the the not the soft one, the hard token. I don't know what they call it, the hard wallet. Sorry, you're gonna have an ID on it, and you can use it to store all your token. And I think that is safer, even though you are not responsible for the safe keeping of such thing. Because if you lose it, it's gone forever. But if you're on a central exchange or you're on any of these exchanges, if you lose your password, or whatever, you can provide your identity, your document, and you have access back to your asset. All these things are what we're going to be talking about. Though I'm going to drop a video about all what has been going on in the industry, and you don't want to miss that. But you can come here and read the reason why exchanges have got right to your money or to your asset. Because let's say you're putting your money on the Binance, ByBit, Phemex, KuCoin, OKX, name it. They have a centralized wallet which belongs to them. They now generate a sub wallet for we users to be able to transfer, but everything is stored under them, and they have the right to the key because you are opening the whole thing under them, and now they can use your access. And that's what FTX did, and it backfires on them trying to use users' fund to form its own trading platform company. And I think they took a large or high leverage, and now there's margin call on them, and they might get liquidated, or probably they liquidated already, and now what they use as collateral is a token that is worth zero now, and that's why we saw the collapse of FTX, and seeing the CEO and the co-founder Sam Bankman-Fried uh, moving from billions of dollars and now to zero. And a lot of things have been going down, a lot of news, and I'm going to share that with you very soon. I'm going to drop a full details of what is going on in the industry, because I've been doing some research and I've learned a lot of things. Even myself, I'm guilty of the wallet thing with the exchange, because my thinking before was, if you have your wallet or you have your account either on a DEX or on a CEX or on the pool, on any of these platforms, the cryptocurrency, they can have access to it because it belongs to you. But now, after digging some research out and now seeing that, oh, if there is a centralized exchange and you put your money under them, they have access to your money and they can use it. How do you avert that and not fall into the same trap? Is by just storing your asset in a cold wallet, or looking for a well reliable exchanges. Put the money you can afford to lose on it and put the other one on a decentralized wallet, because that is even better. But both CEX or DEX, they are both the same thing, because it's been created by the company and they have access to it. So we need to be careful. And well, I still want to tell you about something today. You need not to follow what is happening. You might read the news, understand what's going on, but do not follow what the mainstream is painting out there, because I have a feeling they're just scaring people out of all what is going on, and probably you see them buying the market as soon as they start appreciating. But we're going to take a look at the chart shortly, and we'll discuss or see what we need to do, or how we need to avoid all these problems that are coming our ways, or that are making us in the crypto space. First of all, let's check out what is going on. We can see BTC uh, is trading at 16,771 right now, and it's been creating a kind of nice structure. If you watch what I told you yesterday, no, not yesterday, on our last episode, I said, even though Binance came out and said they're not buying FTX again, if you've not seen the show, you can watch the episode. You understand the saga between the Binance CEO and the FTX CEO that led to the whole noise and whatever we're now finding out in the crypto space now, which I like that. But this is what I want us to understand. When that news came out, market didn't even drop more than 1,000 points. People were saying, oh, we might push us down to 10,000. Yes, the target has always been between 11,000 and 8,000, and I can show you that on the chart. So even though with the news or with the noise coming up, we all know the order block, the big order block has been sitting around there. You see, this is between 11,900 and 9,300 or 700 thereabouts, and we can see another small order block, even though it didn't break, but this was the one that broke it out. You can see it's between 11,000 to, yeah, 9,008 thereabouts. So we know there's other block there. So that's what I'm saying, that this news, whenever they want to bring anything out, they blame it on the news. But when you look at the charts, or you look at the interpretation or the data that's been coming out, you'll be able to grab and understand what will happen irrespective of the news. And that's why this channel is very, very valuable, because yes, we take a look at the news, but we make sure we stick to the charts, because it's just like interpretation of data has been showing on the chart. Definitely what will happen will happen. But now, whenever it's going to play out, they like to blame it on something that will make you think that, oh, the reason why the market fell off is because FTL was insolvent. Oh, the reason why the market appreciated by or gain is because Binance says they're not going to launch a rescue plan fund recovery. Those are mind games. These guys, they know what they're doing. They control the market because they have huge demand. That's why government or the lawmaker are saying it needs a big regulations. So these big guys can't just do whatever they want or do whatever they like anytime uh, of the giving whatever they want. Giving time of what they feel they can just do. But let's take a look at what is happening right now. You can see BTC is trading at 16,007 to 16,800 thereabout. But when you look at this, we can see it's forming kind of, is it, yeah, descending channel. You understand? And when we have a descending channel like this, what do we wait for? We can see we have our one over here. Let me show you quickly so you can understand what I'm saying. Market appreciated back to here, which form our one. I'm talking about the triangle. You understand? I'm talking about the descending triangle. We can see we have one, we have two right here, we have three, we have four. Now, what are we expecting? We're expecting a breakout here. We had the breakout happen, then they push the market back, and now it's about to break out again. And if you ask me, is it going to break out? I think it's possible we're going to see a breakout to maybe this point. And why am I saying we're going to see a breakout? Because all the news that has been coming out is not pushing the market further down like everybody has been thinking. And we can see the evil fear and greed has now moved to 22. And you know, these bad guys, they like to come back to the market when it's extreme fear, because now they now see all these retail traders are scared of the market. Now they're going to pump it. And the moment they pump it, retail traders see the market is pumping, they want to jump on it. The moment they jump on it, maybe push it by 5,000 points. I don't know, whatever point they want to push it, they drop it back and wipe out everybody. And that's why you need to be careful and you need to watch out. And if you watch my analysis, sorry, this was the trade I took, and you can see I'm in profit already, but that's not what I want to show you. This is what I want to show you. Let's see. You can see right here the other time. Let me delete this so it doesn't make it too much. The other day I told you we have a structure here, and the structure was 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we push to create our one, which is now our first yellow. And now we have our second yellow. What am I expecting? I'm expecting to see the third yellow above this one. It's that simple. But they're going to manipulate the market. They're going to bring out different. You can see CZ is now coming out and now trying to bring some kind of good news that will now make people calm down and come back to the market, when you've already brought out news that is going to destroy the market. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm telling you, what if we are being flooded, we've been flooded out of these exchanges so they can buy it, and later we want to jump in, it's already moving. I'm not saying all these exchanges are not guilty of what they are accusing them, but what I'm trying to say is politics, whales are trying to manipulate the market, like the big banks in the financial, in the forex industry. You understand? In the traditional market, that's how they manipulate the market as well. Same thing these whales are trying to do, and that's why I'm saying we need to be careful. I'm expecting a breakout around this zone between, let me show you, I'm expecting a breakout between this place, which is between, what's this? Between 17,100 and 16,950, 16,600. You understand? Because we have this descending triangle form. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know when we have a 4, we need our 5 either to break out or to form a resistance. Then if you fail to break out here, definitely we're going to continue moving down and we're going to break this 15,600. That is guaranteed. That is guaranteed. But let's take a look at the chart and now see if we should be expecting breakout. Why I'm saying we should be expecting breakout is because now we have this as our higher high. This is another higher low. You know, higher high, this is higher low. We didn't break this low, and you can see it's my red. And you can see we have a formation that from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to create our 1, 1, 2, 3. This could be 4, this could be 4. Then we have our 5 to create our second yellow. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting the market to push up to give us the third yellow, and that means I'm expecting the market to appreciate, not to depreciate. But now I haven't seen this formed out. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a breakout, came in to retest again. We might continue to see the market moving up, but if we fail to break this zone, you can see this line, this descending triangle line. If you fail to break out of it, which normally we break out of it, if you fail to break out of it to mitigate maybe 18,001, whatever again, then the market fall off, or probably 18,800 or break above, If the market starts shooting down and we break below 16,150, we might break off this 15.6 again. And maybe that's when we're going to see the 14K everyone has been waiting for, talking about the sentiment, or even we might dip lower to 10K. But I must tell you, you need to be careful. Take a look at your chart. Do what your chart tells you, not what the media or the mainstream tells you, or all these fake calling themselves gurus on Twitter that don't even know what the chart is saying. When the market is moving, they keep on shouting it's bullish. When it's turning around, they want to tell you it's bearish. They don't even know their left from the right. So you need to be careful on that. So what is the jet today, like we normally give you on the show? I'm going to give you that later. You don't want to miss the show. You don't want to stand up. I'm going to tell you where you need to set your buy stop or your sell stop if you're not in the market. And if you're in the market, I'm going to tell you if you need to leave the market right now or you need to stay in the market. But before we do that, let's check out the crypto market cap and see how it's been doing. We know even when we had the news, we fell to 800 billion, and we've seen about 80 billion appreciated over this noise that has been making us in the industry. We can see here is showing 883, and over here we're seeing let me reload, almost 846. And I told you the difference because of the token and whatever they're holding on their website. But we know we're above 800 billion market cap. And what does that mean? That means even with the news and everything that has been happening, people are not selling up. Some are still holding, you understand? And that's what I'm telling you. And we're seeing a structure like I showed you just now being formed out, and it could lead to a massive movement upward, or we could see it breaking down. But I'm going to tell you where you need to get into the market. All right, let's now see what the economic calendar looks like first before I get to that, because we need to take a look at things that might be coming up that will shake the market a bit, or let me call it what they will blame the movement on. And you know, today is Tuesday, market moves a lot on Tuesday. So yesterday, which was Monday, we have the BOC Governor Macklem speak, and now today, what are we expecting? We're expecting monetary policy from Australia. We're expecting the account change in GBP, and we're going to see Empire State Manufacturing Index and PPMI in United States. And I think that might be the time when we're going to see the market moves. And that's around, it's going to be around 3:30 p.m. West Africa, no, South African time. Yeah, I think so, because this is my time over here. But let's check what's going to happen in the week as well. CPI is coming in Great Britain year to year. We need to watch out for that. And cost CPI already, that will be coming up tomorrow. CPI month to month in Canada is coming out. The median, the common, the core CPI will be coming out in Canada as well. And core retail sales will be coming out in the United States. Also, monetary policy report here will be coming out in GBP tomorrow. We need to watch out for this data. They are very important. And we're going to be seeing employment change, unemployment rate, talking about the interest rate. Unemployment change, unemployment rate, talking about the unemployment change in Australia. We're going to see Philly Fed Manufacturing Index coming up United States tomorrow. And also on Friday, we'll be expecting retail sales month to month in GBP, that's Great Britain. And also we're going to be hearing from the ECB, that's the European Union, talking about the Euro side president speak. And we're going to be expecting existing home sales coming up out of the United States by 5 p.m. South African time on Friday. Yeah, that's on Friday. So that's when we'll be seeing all this data. But we need to be careful, because I told you, even with all this data coming out, the market is still doing good. Not doing good because we're in a bear market, but from where we bottom out to, I can tell you we're doing good. And you can see we bottomed to around 15,600. Market came back to test 15,800 thereabout. Didn't break the 5,600. Then we start to see this movement. You can see it's creating a good structure. You understand? This is a good structure. So where do we need to get our buy or our sell for today? You need to put your buy stop above 17,150 for, if you're not in the market already. Put your buy stop above 17,150 and put your sell stop below 16,150. Yeah. Buy stop at 17,150, sell stop below 16,150. Make sure you use your risk reward If you're a margin trader, if you're an investor, make sure you set your stock market to take you out and put you in a stable coin or whatever you want to put your money back in whenever the market didn't break or didn't go as you plan. So make sure you put your stop market at 16,150. But as a trader, you can put your stop loss or use your stop loss at your own discretion. But you can buy above 17,150 and sell below 16,150. And that's the check for today. Talking about where you need to get into the market. And don't get me wrong, we might see the market move above and even break 18,150 today. It's possible because you can see even with the bad news, even with everything they've been saying with FTX, with crypto.com, with Kraken, with all these exchanges, we can see that the market fails to break the 15.6. And what does that tell us? Because if there was no news, market must come back to that side. If you remember, I gave you that the moment we break, you need to get out of the market when we break 16,200. And when you look at it here, you can see when it comes to 16,200, it broke it. I told you get out of the market. But the moment we break out of it, we saw the massive movement back into the zone. What does that tell you? It means this other block, they just use it to manipulate people, to kick people out because they know a lot of people might have their buy stop around it and now put their stop loss probably below 16K. Now they dip the market into 15,700 but fails to break the beginning where the market ends. If you don't understand what I'm talking about and you want to learn all this, you might want to go to www.instacashfs.com and apply for free training and you become batches and learn how to trade, invest, and know what is going on in the crypto space. So that's that on BTC today. I still believe BTC needs to go higher because it has formed a good structure for me according to my analysis, my theory. Regardless of the news, that's our trade and it's been working for me over the months, over the years. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting us to break above 18,165 to have our third, which is by the time we move, we're not going to see the market move like this. 1, 2, then we're going to have 3. Maybe we're going to mitigate 18,750 or even break above. It depends on where they want to have. But we're going to have our 3 above 18,175. That's when we have our 3. Then we have the market come back to mitigate wherever we're going to be, have the other block to have our 4. Then we can see the market move forward. That is what I'm expecting. But if that didn't play out, what do you need to do? And that's why we need to use our risk reward. Like I said, put your buy stop above 17,150 because if you break it now, we are now having a good structure for me, which is now going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can break above. Simple. So put your buy stop above 17,150, your sell stop below 16,150. And I think that's that on BTC. For more of this or depth about the chart analysis and what's happening in the crypto industry, subscribe to the channel because we'll be dropping different videos and different news about what is going on in the market just to update you guys and you'll be well informed about what's going on. So let's check out ETH. Let's check out ETH USD and see what ETH looked like. Since I predicted ETH was going to touch 1,090 and it touched 1,070, and since then we've been having a structure as well like Bitcoin. Now you can see clearly, see the structure right here. From the down we have 1. Oh, I need to draw it. Sorry, we have 1, 2. I'm expecting to shoot up. Simple. So they are forming a good structure out of it. But do you need to get into the market now? Let's say you are not in the market. Excuse me, what's going on here? Okay, let me delete this first. Yeah. Do you need to get into the market? If you're not into the market, let me show you. It's simple. You can see we have the structure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have liquidity grab complete. According to my psych, I can call this is complete. So we have our 1 here now. We have our 2. Where do you need to get into Ethereum for today? You need to put your buy stop above 1,289. That's 1,290. That's where you need to put your buy stop. And where do you need to put your sell stop? You need to put your sell stop below 1,002. Let me show you. Your sell stop must be below 1,200. So that's Ethereum. That's the analysis. Put your buy stop above 1,290 and your sell stop below 1,200. That means you need to short the moment we break 1,002 and you need to buy the moment we break 1,290. Make sure you use your risk reward if you're a margin trader. Don't over leverage, and make sure you know and you follow the pattern as been described on this show. Whatever we're saying here is not financial advice. Don't get us wrong. It's just for educational purpose, because we've studied the market and we've been right 99.9%, if not 100%. You can go and verify by checking all our episodes and some of the videos we dropped in the past, and you can understand what we're saying. But this or whatever we're saying on this channel is not of any form of financial advice. If you need financial advice, you might want to get one for yourself. All right, so on ETH, we're expecting the market to break 1,290 to have a proper structure, and that's going to be our buy, and that's going to be a continuation of the movement. And Ethereum is always doing this thing, and I don't know why. Let me show you something now. ETH bounced back at 0.61, which means it's always been continuation. When you look at it, 1, 2, you see, then and BTC, I'll check BTC later too, but I think BTC bounced below more than that. And whenever Ethereum shows us something like this, it means we're still going to push higher. So now we might have the structure moving 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to see where the other block will be to have our 4. Then we might be aiming at 1,580 again before we now see the drop to wherever everyone is saying. And all those things are going to come out, excuse me. So ETH today, put your buy stop above 1,290 and your sell stop below 1,000 to make sure you use your risk reward. If you are what am I going to call it, an investor, or you're just a spot trader, make sure you put your stop market at 1,002. So the moment is going on, they can take your asset back to a stable coin whereby you know your money is safe and you don't further incur any loss on your asset. So that's that on ETH. Let's check out FTT token, because we all know it's been facing a lot of backlash and everyone has been selling it off. Let's check out the FTT token right now, even on their platform, using what we normally use, which is TradingView, and we can see, I told you that time, you see, when we have the structure format, what did I tell you? I tell you, I wouldn't even advise you to get into this crypto because we don't have any concrete stuff to back it that they're going to recover. We don't. And now you can see it's still dropping down. So I would advise you just want to stay away from FTT token. That's FTX token. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin USDC. Let's take a look at Dogecoin USDC. We can see Dogecoin. I told you the moment we break this zone that day, because we have a probably we're gonna have a adopter, but we didn't have the what Dogecoin to form in Dogecoin. Let me delete this first. Dogecoin 2 has been forming a kind of structure, but not well structured out, because you know we have bottom to 0.07, which was our first take profit, and we're expecting 0.05. I said it on this channel, not financial advice. Now it moved back to 0.09, touch here now. Where do you need to get into Dogecoin today? Dogecoin is 0.0915. If you break above there, you can have your buy. Then if you break below 0.08, then you can have your sell. That means you can short it out. So that's that on the coin today. Let's take a look at the market cap. FTX is trending, Serum is trending, and we know why Serum is trending. We found out that FTX transferred Serum token worth, I think, millions of dollars to another wallet, you know. So that means these guys, they still have some things eating, and that's why they say they're still going to come out and say what is the demand. We're waiting for that. And we can see Serum appreciated. Solana also has appreciated. And let's check out what's going on in the market. Bitcoin is trading at 16,776 and it's been down 15% in the last 7 days, and it's been appreciating for about 0.19% in the last 24 hours. ETH is trading at 1259 and it's been down 15% as well in the last 7 days and 0.07% in the last 24 hours. And we can see Dogecoin has been down 15.5% in the last 7 days and 0.56 in the last 24 hours. And also, let's check out what is going on the top 100. And we can see right here on the top 100, excuse me, Now I'm looking at top 200. I want to show you top 100 like we always do on this show. Another top 100, we have HOT at 101, ENS at 102, Ravecoin at 103, Stepping at 112, and Terra Luna at 117. And you can see a lot of them are in red, or almost all of them are in red, talking about uh, the percentage in the last 7 days, and they've been appreciating for the last 24 hours. Let's check out some NFT so we can see what is really going on in the world of NFT. And we can see Bot APH is at number 1, CryptoPunk at number 2, Mutant APH is at number 3, Other for Other Side number 4, Dudu's Nice at number 6, and Bot Ape Kennel Club at number 10. These are the top 10 NFT most top collection, or what will I call it. So that's on the market watch, and you can see that we have on the other sister side too. You can see BTC is trading at almost the same price, and with Ethereum. Now let's check out the fear and greed, and we can see the fear and greed is sitting at 22, which shows that it's extreme fear. When it's extreme fear, that is when you need to back some token, and as well, you need to buy it when it's right. You don't just need to jump into the market. Okay, so the fear and greed is sitting at 22, and is extreme fear, and that shows it's when we need to strategically look if we can bargain some crypto, and we need to be careful. I've told you where you need to put your buy stop and your sell stop, and we can see what the news calendar has been for today. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe right here, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get all the juicy content I was dropping for you. Shout out to our sponsor, Instacash FX, for sponsoring the show. If you want to learn how to trade, you can go there. If you want to sell Bitcoin or buy Bitcoin, they're fast, they're reliable, and I can tell you, you will not regret dealing with them. So that's that on the show today, and that's what I've got for you. Stick to the show because there's more to come to you. We're talking about the FTX saga, Binance, crypto.com, and a lot of that happening in the world of crypto, and we'll promise to bring all of that to your view shortly or anytime we upload it on the show. So if you've not subscribed, do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get all the juicy content we'll be dropping on the show. All right, and I'll catch you tomorrow on another wonderful episode of the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we don't gamble it. I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladmeji Kazim, and it's peace out.